He is the fastest man alive, able to run at superhuman speeds, defy gravity, create cyclones with a wave of his arm, throw punches like a machine gun. He is Wally West, and he is the Flash. Wally is the third man to bear the name The Flash, the first being Jay Garrick and Barry Allen as the second. Wally grew up as a huge fan of the Flash and was able to meet him. As the Flash was explaining to Wally how lightning-striking chemicals gave him his powers, suddenly a similar accident happened to Wally. These chemicals help Wally tap into Speed Force, a cosmic force that gives all speedsters their powers. Wally calls himself Kid Flash and wears a costume exactly like the Flash's, but soon he would get a new costume to distinguish him from his mentor. Kid Flash would assist the Flash as well as have his own adventures, and he would team up with the other teenage sidekicks to form the hero group, the Teen Titans. The Teen Titans eventually break up. Wally gives up being Kid Flash to be a full-time college student. When the Titans reform, Wally initially turns them down, but he is manipulated by the empath Raven to rejoin the team. Raven apologizes to Wally, and he decides to stay on with the Titans as Kid Flash because he was developing feelings for her. As Wally grew older, the more he used his powers, the more they were harming him. Finally, Wally decided to stop being a Titan and Kid Flash and focus on college. During the events known as the Crisis on Infinite Earths, Barry Allen would disappear and be killed in action. Wally was reluctantly recruited but was more concerned about Barry's fate. Wally was caught up by a stray blast that altered his chemistry. Now only able to run as fast as the speed of sound, he takes up the mantle of the Flash to honor Barry. Wally realizes that in trying to live up to Barry's legacy, he's been holding himself back. Wally accepts himself as the one true Flash, breaks his mental block, and becomes faster than ever. Wally joins the Justice League and meets and marries the love of his life, Linda Park. Together they would have twins, Iris and Jay. Wally is pulled into the Speed Force, but Linda makes sure he doesn't go alone. They end up in an alien dimension, and due to increased metabolism, the twins started to age rapidly. Wally and Linda are able to stop the aging, but they went from babies to young children in days. Iris would have her father's speed, while Jay would have super strength. They all returned to Earth, and Wally started to teach his kids how to be heroes. Then Barry Allen returned to life, and two Flashes worked alongside one another. An old foe, Abracadabra, returned and used his magical powers to cast Wally into the Speed Force and wipe his existence from everyone's memories. To make things worse, a quantum being altered the current timeline, resulting in a new timeline. In the new timeline, there was a new Wallace West who gained speed powers and called himself Kid Flash. Wally was finally able to escape the Speed Force, but no one remembered him, and he could not anchor himself to reality. Wally would lastly appear to Barry. At first Barry didn't remember, then all the memories came flooding back, and Barry was able to free Wally. Wally next went to his friends, the original Titans. And while they didn't remember him at first, their bond proved stronger and they would all remember Wally. Except the love of his life, Linda, who would not remember Wally, their children, or their life together. Wally would then search across the multiverse to find his kids. Once he found them, he reunited them with Linda, and she would remember everything. This would also cause everyone remembering Wally with a new timeline. In this new timeline, Wally and Wallace are cousins, both named after their grandfather. Barry would join the multiverse team of heroes, the Justice Incarnate, letting Wally once again be the Flash.
Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to know when the next video is live. And check out below to see where you can find us on the web. The Fanboy Factor. Comics, toys, movies. What's your factor?